Hello and welcome to another live stream. We have a very obvious mess here, so let me just move some of this stuff around. So today I am thinking, I usually have all this stuff on this lamp. Okay, so today I was thinking, I have been really changing my usual process to kind of fit to fit a little bit more with I don't know, just kind of changing things up on the channel, just so it's interesting, or I don't know, leaving certain things out just because I don't know, maybe it's boring or repetitive. But we have a lot going on here. There's a bunch of stuff that I started in the stream, and then I just have not been actually working on it after work. So we're not going to start a new project today. We're just going to we might get to the slab built mug. We do need to finish that up, but whoops, I just fell. I don't know, it just fell. Something that I really need to get done is actually finish glazing. We did a bunch of glazing. When do we? I don't even know when we finished glazing. That was a week or something ago. Or was that, did we finish glazing last week? I don't even know. There are a couple of things that I don't have done yet, and I would like to get done. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let me just grab, or I don't know. I'm gonna just move these over here. Okay, so we have some weird stuff going on. I think I want to put these on a bat just so we don't have too much glaze going onto my canvas. It's just easier to clean up if it's on the bat because it's plastic. Okay, so what we have here, when we were glazing, I mentioned that I was gonna try this pour technique. Let me just kind of get some of these in the frame so you can see what is going on. So I saw on another ceramic artist's YouTube that they did this pour technique. They put their glazes in a little cup and then added some water, mix it up, and then poured them in kind of at the same time, basically, not leaving any room for it to dry. So just kind of pour, and then just kind of doing that. So I was oh my gosh, that's so cool. And I don't think this is how it looked when that person did it. So I think we have a couple spots on here that I just kind of want to maybe maybe a dab with some glaze just to kind of make sure that it's gonna cover the area. Yeah, we have a couple spots over here where it's completely lifting up. I think I'm just gonna dab something there. I'm like, this is not a tutorial. I'm just gonna say that. I literally have never done this kind of technique before. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just needed something to do in the live stream that was not creating a new project. Like, we have too many things going on over here to start a new project. So I'm sorry if this is not exactly educational. I have been sharing like all the glazed pieces with you guys. So if you follow along, you'll see how these turn out. And I don't feel confident, but I feel like maybe they will be okay. And because we just kind of swirled it around, I did try to swirl it up onto the rim, like up to the rim on all of these, but I'm definitely going to be putting a clear glaze on them. I was thinking about just putting a clear glaze kind of like focusing at the rim. I don't know if we should do like a full coat over top of like the well of the plate, like covering all of that. I really think that they're gonna like grab onto it and like completely lift off. It's like, this is so sketch. Anyway, here's like a close-up of what's happening. It looks like a desert. Like, I kind of know why it's happening, but I kind of don't. So like glaze actually has like a small portion of clay in it. And as you've seen, like if you work with clay, it will crack like this. Like if you just left it to its own devices and it was not like compressed. Like if you did not properly compress your clay, it's gonna crack. Basically, like at any point, that could be the reason like why a piece will crack. So that's definitely kind of like a reason why. I don't really know why mine is turning out so differently from what I saw in the video. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so this one has a pink glaze in it, and then those two are the same. Those ones are a bit more bluish, but they all have white cloud in them. Of course, you've seen my glazing video. There are a lot of things that have white cloud, and all three of these have that. So I'm kind of thinking like we're just gonna like use the white cloud to kind of dab around. Hopefully it doesn't look too weird. I literally have no idea. But you know what? You gotta experiment. You have to, you're never gonna know unless you do it. You try it out and I don't know. Maybe I'm just like completely ruining like 3 plates. Who knows? Hopefully not. But like, I don't know. I mean, it's just ceramics. You have to sometimes take risks and just see what happens. So yeah, that's what I am doing. You could probably like plan this out maybe a little bit better. I really don't know. Like sometimes I will ask on Reddit, I'll ask other people that do ceramics, like kind of, I don't know, like maybe like troubleshooting questions, but I don't really know, like I have no idea like if anybody really does this. So yeah, I guess let's just kind of like maybe focus the camera in here. I really don't want... Okay, so like technically, like these ones should kind of... I think they should just like fall. And like cover, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like not really trusting that it's gonna do that. Eh. Oh, oh, oh my god, this is gonna be like, this is gonna turn into a puzzle. This is gonna, oh my god, this is gonna quickly like turn into a puzzle. Oh no. I feel like this is a bad idea. It's a bad idea. That one, I think that one's like in the way. Oh my god. That's already after a really bad start. It's already a really bad start. I don't know if... I don't know. I just kind of feel like we should fill some of these cracks in. And like maybe they'll sort of... So these cracks, it's just glaze. This isn't like... I know it looks a lot just like the clay body, but this is all glaze that is cracking. I don't really... I literally have no idea like what we should or shouldn't be doing to fix this. This just kind of seems right. And White Cloud is very notorious for... Notorious sounds bad. It's really well known for kind of like breaking and then allowing color from underneath it to come up. So that's also a good reason like why I'm using this one to kind of go over these areas. I kind of feel like it's gonna, I don't know, maybe it won't look too bad. I really have no idea. I do know that like sometimes when you put glaze on pieces, it will kind of like crack, and I don't know, due to like different reasons. I just wanted to throw out that you can like get a spray starch. It's usually known for like I don't know, like dry cleaners or something, or I don't know, stuff with like clothes, like using it on clothes to kind of keep it like, I think like in a certain place or something. But like some of this where it's not like literally gonna like fly off with like like a tiny wisp of air, like you can spray it with starch, and that will help it like stick down. That's what I've heard. I haven't used it, but I have heard that. Especially useful for like people like me that are not glazing in the same studio that you're firing in. Like I'm just working from home and then I transport it to the studio. So I just kind of like want to throw that out there. For anybody watching this, I don't know, just kind of like sharing like some related tips on if you kind of get something like this. I definitely have some glazes that are just like, I don't know, they're just acting super weird, and they kind of like get to that point where they're like sort of like breaking off. So I just want to let you know that once this dries, I have no idea if like if it's just gonna crack again. I'm really hoping that it's not, but who knows. I am planning on getting some starch. I heard, okay, this is this is like another thing that I don't actually know, but I've like heard other people like talk about it, is that you can okay, so if you watch the other videos that we did recently, so like yesterday's or the one on Thursday, where I showed you the results of our glazing, you might have seen that the paint palettes are kind of like, they have little bare patches on them. I'm pretty sure I only did 2 coats on them because it was just, I think it was just really like really thick, and it just did not seem like it needed 3 coats. It is very common, like on, I mean, I think basically any of these like brush on glazes, they say like you can brush on 2 or 3 coats. So I was just like, oh, I don't know. Maybe we should just do the 2. So that's what I did. And then it didn't like fully cover them. I mean, it definitely could be kind of like one of those other issues. I think like crazing. I think that might be the word I'm looking for. But it's like after it's glazed, like they're kind of like bare spots where there should be glaze. I kind of feel like I just didn't get like a good enough coverage on it. So what I was thinking, I like Googled it, and I saw that a lot of people said that you can like use, you can do a lot of like, you can take a lot of different like routes with it. But like something is like you can take like hairspray or a spray on starch, something like that, and then like spray it onto the piece to give it like a little bit of like a texture, and then apply glaze where you need to apply it. And then you can like refire it, and then that could fix the issue. I mean, it might not fix the issue, but like it could. So that's like another reason I was thinking about like getting some starch. And like the transportation kind of issue also was the reason. I don't have hairspray. If I did, I would use that. There are like a couple different things that I've seen on some kind of like ceramic blogs. I think one was like something like the big ceramic store or something, like had that like on their blog. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I haven't tried it, but like, I was like, oh, okay, maybe that is something you can do. I'm like, I might be putting way too much on. I'm also gonna try to like, oh no. I don't want to just like blot too much. I kind of want to do like kind of like brushy strokes just in case for some reason, if a lot of this white cloud is visible. It should move around though, I think. But I'm just kind of like, I don't know, being aware of what is going on here and like how it might turn out when fired. This was like it was a very fun like technique, but I'm really worried about how it's gonna turn out. I don't feel very confident about it, but if it turns out okay, I think it'd be really fun to do more of that. Just like swirling the glaze around in there. And they just kind of like mix around and like some are on top of the others and just like, I don't know. It was just really fun. So if this works out, I'd like to do more of it. It's just, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to like, we just need to smush it down in there, really. I'm just kind of like, there's no way we're gonna keep this like structure, so we're just going for it. Hopefully there's kind of like a big bump over here. Hopefully it just kind of like smooths out in the firing. Oh, there's kind of like, oh, it's really like, when I poke it, it's like bouncing. That's not really good. I don't know. I don't like how it's bouncing like that. We're gonna like get this back from the kiln and I'm gonna be like, wow, this looks like a disaster. And I'm gonna be like, wow, wonder why. Maybe it's because we had all of these issues. Oh my gosh. It's kind of fun playing with it though. I don't know what to do with this part. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta hope for the best. Okay. I'm gonna like maybe like touch this up a little bit so it's kind of like not too like dabby. Okay, I'm just trying to get like hopefully like if it is gonna show up on the rim, I'm just trying to like maybe make it consistent. I feel like we should just do the whole like rim. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm feeling. No, I don't know. Maybe we'll just do these kind of like weird waves. I mean, honestly, at this point, we can do whatever. Okay. I don't know, like, I feel a lot better about it than how it looked a few minutes ago. I don't know. We kind of missed. I'm just going to put some white over here. We basically covered the entire thing with another coat of this. Okay. Also, when I poured all the glazes in here, I literally have no idea like how much should be in there for like a good coat. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay. I'm just gonna use another brush just in case this one has like that the pink glaze on it. Let me see. I kind of want a round one, but I don't really see any round ones. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. I wish I knew what I was doing. I don't know. I'm just because this is so like it's so like I have no idea like how this is going to turn out. It makes me even more like excited to see what it's going to look like when we get it back from the kiln. You know? I mean, you know, it could be like really bad looking. Or I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll get like a good turnout. I'm not really confident, but who knows? And I don't know. I kind of like that aspect of not knowing. Like, I kind of like that about ceramics, even though I don't know. I think a lot of the time I can be kind of like really particular about certain things. It's kind of really nice to just be able to like let go and just hope for the best. Sorry, that was my stupid laptop. I don't know. Because it's kind of weird because I'm not normally like super just like go with the flow. I do a lot of like planning and all kinds of like that kind of stuff, but like I don't know, it's kind of nice to just like take some of that weight off your shoulders, and just be able to like really just kind of be like, you know what, we're hoping for the best, we're gonna see how it turns out, maybe we'll learn something from this. I mean, maybe we won't, because sometimes when you're just left like completely unsure, maybe like sometimes you don't really learn a lot. you know, like if you don't exactly know what went wrong, I don't know if you can learn from that. I mean, I don't know, okay? But I don't know, I don't know, it's just like something I like about ceramics. It I think there's a lot of like the making process that is just very very easy to just get lost in. And sometimes, I mean, like sometimes you're supposed to do planning, and then other times like you don't have to. You can just kind of like figure it out as you go, and I really like that aspect of it. There's definitely like I don't know. I mean, like, there are things that we are working on for long periods of time, but I don't think it really always compares to, like, maybe, like, how much time a painter might spend on a project. Because, like, if a painter is, like, working on a project, I mean, that can be, like really accumulating a lot of hours, and then if something goes wrong and like they can't fix it, and it's like you have to scrap the whole thing. But like I feel like ceramics, like you're not quite putting in that much time into it, like as many. I mean, it really depends on kind of like what you're comparing it to. But like I don't think any ceramic person, like in like general ceramics, like is putting in like, I don't know, like 100 hours into like one piece or something. Like they're definitely like 100 hour like paintings, or they take even longer than that or something. But that's kind of like what I'm ballparking. And it's like there's something like really nice about ceramics where it's just like, okay, like it's okay. I mean, we did spend like whatever, I don't know, like I don't know, maybe 4 hours on a piece or something, and it's not turning out. But like, you know what? At least it wasn't 100, and we can just start over if we need to, and it's gonna be okay. Like I don't know, that's just kind of like what I think of is like I don't know, there's just something about it that's like I don't know, I always have that kind of like feeling where it's like it's okay, we can just make another one, it's not a big deal. I mean, there are definitely some things that we spent a little bit of time on, and I'm kind of disappointed that we have to start over on them or something. But I don't think that really compares to like, I don't know, kind of like other art things, or like I don't know, like marble sculpting or something like. I mean, there are definitely like ceramic artists that are doing like that can be doing like really like intricate detailed work, and spending, I mean, like I think like the carving process, like you can like keep it moist and just keep working on it for long periods of time. So maybe something like kind of like that could be more work than what I'm talking about here with just like maybe a plate or a mug. But I'm just kind of like talking about like maybe like more average. There is a hair. Oh my god. Okay, got it. Okay, I don't think that would have been like a big deal. But sometimes like hairs and dust can kind of prevent glaze from sticking down on what they're supposed to be sticking on. So I don't know. I just don't want to like. Otherwise, generally hair and dust will just burn up in the kiln. But if it's under an area where, if it's like on an area where you're trying to apply glaze, sometimes it can kind of like cause an issue. This is like, I don't know, this is like kind of fun. I'm not the kind of person to make ASMR videos, but I feel like this would be a good one. Just like, I don't even know if you can hear it, but just like the light tapping onto the piece with the brush. It kind of like goes in that like oddly satisfying kind of thing. I really get stuck on like some of those like oddly satisfying videos. It's like, heck yeah, cover that stuff up. Or I don't know. I don't know what I watch. They just come up on my Instagram randomly. Okay, now the other areas here are like, some of these areas are definitely like not adhered like whatsoever to the piece. So I'm just gonna kind of like, I don't know, like slowly work our way in there. I don't know. I'm kind of like thinking like maybe if I just smush it down and it's like like move it slightly, it won't go anywhere. Oh, this is so sketch. Oh, okay. This is kind of fun. I'm glad you guys are here to. I'm like trying to drop it on there. I'm glad you guys are here to support, show your support. Eek. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm just like scared that when I like brush and then pull up, that it's going to like grab them. The pieces like at the end. Okay. I don't know. I think these ones also look very I don't know what the word is. Okay. my gosh. Did you see that? It like pulled up. Okay, that one just like definitely pulled up and then was like placed back on there like in a different way. I'm so excited to see how these turn out because I literally, like, I don't know, like, in my mind, this is like a 50-50. Like, it's either gonna go really well or it's gonna be, like, really bad. Comment below if you want to, like, I don't know, like, vote how well this is gonna go. We'll have some time until I actually bring this to the kiln. Right now I don't have like a full batch to bring, so I just kind of like, I don't know, need to do some more glazing. I'm not really sure. I'm having kind of an issue with my clear glaze. I think it might be that I put too much on. But I think I showed you guys, like, it was kind of like the clear glaze is bubbling a lot, like a lot, from the last batch, and I'm not really sure why. So I kind of was gonna put some of the underglazing, clear glazing stuff on hold. I have quite a bit that I was planning on doing, like some underglazing too, but maybe I'll just do like a couple to finish off, like to get us to like a full batch. Oh my gosh. It's all sticking. To get us to a full batch to get glazed. That's kind of like the downside of like not having my own kiln, because like or I don't know, I mean, I guess if I had like a really super duper tiny one, I could do kind of like more testing in it. I don't know. But I have to have like one full kiln shelf basically to bring. So I can't just like bring like a couple things, like. So yeah, so you have a little bit of time to kind of put in your vote on how well you think this is gonna go. Let me know. Okay, if you do ceramics, let me know if you've tried this technique before, where you just kind of like add some water to the glaze and then like pour it in, and just kind of like we just kind of like swooshed them around a bit, and that. Let me know if you've done that before and how that went for you. You can obviously see I think we're struggling from it, and like this is just not this is not what it looked like on the person's video that I watched where they did this. So I don't know, maybe I just used too much water. I was really just kind of guessing. They didn't have like details on like how much glaze to water that they used or any of that. So I don't know. Just like, it's like smooshing this around. All right. Okay, that might be like too much. I just want like a little bit to kind of like put over here maybe. I really hope this is like not covering too much. I don't know. I kind of want to do one maybe. Nah, okay. I was going to do like, I kind of wanted to do like the full rim, but I don't know. They're kind of looking like a set. I mean, the one's going to be like a different color, but otherwise it's kind of going to be like a set. Or at least the two like bluish ones will be. Okay. Just like dabbing some more on over there. Okay. All right, so let's get some close-ups. So right now it's looking good. Some of them, like I dabbed the one that was over here again. It was kind of cracking, but I don't think it's gonna crack now because we're just using like the regular glaze, where when I put them into the bowl and swirled them around, it had like water added to them. So just having like the full glaze on the top here, at least like I don't think these are gonna crack now. Yeah, so they're looking pretty good. Let me just like, I don't know, maybe dab some kind of like over here. See, this one is cracking a bit over here now. This makes me so worried. Oh, I really want to like, I don't know. I really want to like slather the zinc, our clear on here, but I don't really know if we have enough time. Okay, I think we could, I don't know. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm so worried about it. Oh no. Oh, I haven't even used this yet. Oh, also it smells like, what the heck? Look, it's like, oh wait, oh, it's not like that crusty. It just looked like really crusty. It's also very, the liquid on the top has a little bit of a yellow tinge. I can't remember. I can't remember if I did use this or not. Okay, I guess like, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna chat while I try to mix this up. It's more solid at the bottom. I mean, by the looks of it, it looks like I used it. But I don't know. I can't remember if I did or not. I feel like probably not. Just from how thick it is on the bottom, like I don't really know how to like I don't really know how to like describe how dense it is. I don't know. This one is very, like, what do I normally use? I usually use this thing. Yeah, I guess I'll use this one. Ugh, I should really like I'm doing like so many things right now. Like I spent a lot of time yesterday trying to figure out the stuff that I want to buy. I'm gonna make a purchase from Bailey's, Bailey'sPottery.com. I literally only needed Bisque Fix, and I like got through their entire website, and I'm like, oh, what else do they have? And I'm just like, and I'm also like, I asked Amico if I can get my glaze rebate from them. They emailed me back. They're actually, they've been emailing me like very quickly, very quick response. So it's cool. I hate reaching out to customer service. I've only emailed them like twice, so I don't know, but they have been very quick to respond, at least right now. Like, I work in customer service, and I hate I hate contacting customer service. I had such a bad experience with my my old internet provider. Like, I just I was like, no, please, I don't want to have to contact them. I don't want to contact anybody for things because it was just so bad. My internet provider was like, just, I mean, I really don't think you could get any worse. I contacted them multiple times telling them I wanted to cancel the service. They didn't cancel it, and they kept charging me for months. For months. And I was like, I don't even live here anymore. I don't even live at that apartment. Like, and I'm just like, so many issues. Like, you can't just not cancel somebody's service. Like, I literally wasn't even living there anymore. Like, you can't keep charging me for this. And it was just like, there's so many things because I don't even know, like, I think for the most part, I was kind of trying to get them to move. Like, I'm still at the same apartment complex. I just moved to a different unit. So I was like, well, can you just change which like box is mine? Like, and they're like, no. And I was like, okay. I'm like, I don't know. Like, isn't that what the electricity does? Is like, I don't know, you just tell them where you are or something, and And they're just like, oh, okay, or I don't know, like something like that. And the internet was like so complicated. So then I was just like, never mind. I'm gonna get someone else. And like I told them like multiple times I didn't want their service, and they just would not cancel it, and they just kept charging me. And I literally didn't even figure it out. I just like I contacted my bank and I was like, I don't even live here anymore and they're charging me for their service. Like, can you just like block block their charges? And they're like, yeah, sure. I was like, oh my God, yes. I had no idea the bank would do that. Anyway, yeah, this customer service was like, it was like literally the worst you could probably not even imagine. Like, I would call them and I would tell them like what I was trying to do, and they would be like, oh, like, that's not my department. And then they would transfer me to another person, and that person would be like, oh, well, like, that's not my department either. And I was like, somebody literally transferred me to you because they said that was your department. And they're like, yeah, they were wrong. And they literally would just keep doing that until someone would accidentally hang up. Like, quotations and accidentally. Like, I'm just like, what is wrong with you? Like, how, I just don't understand how hard that could possibly be. Like, oh my gosh. And this one lady was like yelling at me, and she's like, I know how to do my job. And I was like, but like, you're not fixing my issue. And I was like, so you must not, if you can't fix my issue, then you must not know how to do it. And she's like, I know how to do my job. And I was like, well, kind of clearly not, if you don't know how to do it. It's like, and this lady got so mad at me, she just hung up. And I was like, cool. You couldn't just transfer me to someone else? Like, I mean, that seems to be what you guys all like to do. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not like a mean person. I'm just like, I just truly had this like struggle, and I'm just like, why? Like, why is this so difficult for anybody at this company to like help me with it? And I literally never got it fixed or solved. I had been on the phone for hours and hours. Seriously, hours and hours. And yeah. So I don't know, that one experience, and that was not that long ago. That was only a couple months ago. So now I'm just like, oh God, like terrified to have to contact any customer service now. I mean, every company's different. Every rep is different. And you really don't know like who you're gonna get, like how they're gonna be. And I don't know, I'm just like, Okay, we are at time. I'm sorry, I'm just like, we did not finish like mixing this. It still is gonna need to be mixed. It's like, I don't even know how to describe the consistency that it is at the bottom, but it is like, I don't know, sandstone or something. Like it's like really kind of like almost hard as a rock down there. So hopefully these don't crack too much. And I really want to glaze these tonight. Oh my gosh, so many things that we have to glaze, always glazing. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna work on tomorrow, but you know, we have a lot of stuff over here that I just need to get done. I'm still not done with that cake slice container. the turtles. What else is over here? There are like 3 turtles though. It's not just one. And then we do have this like slab built mug that we need to work on. I think we might work on that one tomorrow and then maybe see where we are. I was dumb, and this thing that we made earlier, we started this plant like catcher, like the planter sits on top of it and then the water drips down. I accidentally left it out too long, so we're gonna have to like redo this project. So or I don't know, or maybe I'll just like, I don't know, maybe we'll live stream it, maybe we won't. I'm not sure if you guys really care to see that, but that is something that I need to do. So I don't know. We'll see. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you so much for joining. Be sure to follow along so you know when we are online again and working on stuff. I'd love to see you guys here. If you're watching on YouTube, or, well, I guess like for all the Twitch people, all of the videos will be uploaded to my YouTube into the Ceramic Hour playlist. And that is at Callie & Co. We have a lot of other stuff on YouTube, so please check it out. Other ceramic type of videos are on there. I'm working on making more tutorials and stuff that is not just the live stream. We also have kind of like art related, like general art related or small business related videos on there. So yeah, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube, and yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time. All right. Thank you so much for joining and watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.